History is often taught as a smooth timeline: Stone Age, Bronze Age, Iron Age, and then modern civilization. But some discoveries do not fit this clean order. They appear too advanced, too sudden, or too unexplained for their time. These findings are real, documented, and studied, yet they remain on the edges of mainstream discussion. This video looks at 7 such discoveries from different parts of the world. Each one raises the same quiet question: are we missing entire chapters of human history that were never written down, or were later forgotten? Number 1. The Baigong Pipes, China. The Baigong Pipes are located near Mount Baigong in Qinghai Province, China. They appear as metal pipe-like structures embedded in ancient rock formations. Some pipes run into the mountain, while others extend toward a nearby saltwater lake. The pipes vary in size and appear organized rather than random. What makes them controversial is their estimated age. Tests on the surrounding rock suggest it is thousands of years old, far older than any known metalworking culture in that region. Some scientists argue that the pipes formed naturally when mineral-rich water filled cracks in the rock. However, others point out their hollow structure and uniform shape, which do not resemble typical geological formations. If these pipes were intentionally made, they suggest technical activity that does not fit recorded history in the region. Number 2. The Sanxingdui Civilization, China. Sanxingdui is an archaeological site in Sichuan province that dates back over 3,000 years. Excavations uncovered large bronze masks, statues, and artifacts showing advanced metalworking skills. The size, precision, and artistic complexity of these objects were unexpected for the period. What makes Sanxingdui difficult to place in history is that its art style does not resemble any known Chinese culture from before or after. The exaggerated facial features, large eyes, and unique designs suggest a belief system and identity entirely its own. There are no written records describing this civilization, its rulers, or its origins. Even more puzzling is how the civilization seems to disappear suddenly. There is little evidence of gradual decline, migration, or cultural blending. It simply ends. Sanxingdui suggests that a complex and technologically skilled society once existed alongside early Chinese civilization, yet left behind almost no written memory of itself. Number 3. The Longyou Caves, China. The Longyou Caves are a group of 24 massive underground chambers located in Zhejiang province. They were discovered in the 1990s when locals drained ponds that had existed for centuries. Each cave has high ceilings, large pillars, and walls covered in uniform chisel marks. The caves are estimated to be more than 2,000 years old. Despite this, no ancient texts mention their construction or purpose. The complete silence surrounding the Longyou Caves suggests either lost documentation or a group whose activities were never written down. This absence makes the caves one of the strongest examples of missing historical knowledge. Number 4. The Ubaid Lizard Figurines, Mesopotamia. The Ubaid culture existed in Mesopotamia around 6000 BCE, long before the rise of Sumerian civilization. Among the artifacts found from this period are small figurines with humanoid bodies and reptile-like features. They have elongated heads, narrow eyes, and scale-like patterns. Some figurines appear to be female figures holding infants that share the same features. This suggests these were not random designs, but symbols with meaning. However, there are no written records from the Ubaid culture to explain what these figures represent. Archaeologists often describe them as religious or symbolic objects, but no clear explanation exists. These figurines appear before recorded mythology, suggesting belief systems that were never written down or were lost entirely. Number 5. The submerged structures off Yonaguni, Japan. Near Yonaguni Island in Japan, divers discovered large underwater stone formations that resemble steps, platforms, and terraces. The structures have sharp edges, flat surfaces, and right angles that appear intentional. Some geologists argue they are the result of natural fracturing combined with erosion. Others note the symmetry and layout, which seem unusual for natural formations. If the structures were made by humans, they would date back more than 10,000 years, when sea levels were much lower. This would place them far earlier than any known advanced society in the region. Because the debate remains unresolved, the site is often avoided in serious historical discussions. However, even the possibility of artificial construction raises important questions. Coastal societies may have existed and disappeared as sea levels rose, taking their structures and stories with them. Yonaguni highlights how environmental changes could erase entire chapters of early human history. Number 6. The Phaistos Disk, Crete. The Phaistos Disk was discovered in Crete in 1908 inside a Minoan palace complex. It is a round clay disc stamped with symbols arranged in a spiral pattern. The symbols appear to form a writing system, but they do not match any known language. What makes the disc unique is that it has no parallels. No other object uses the same symbols, and no related texts have ever been found. This makes translation nearly impossible. Scholars have proposed many theories, including religious texts, calendars, ritual objects, or even games. If the disc represents a real writing system, it suggests an entire language that appeared once and vanished completely. The Phaistos disc stands alone, suggesting a tradition or culture that left behind only one surviving trace. Number 7. The Celtic Oppida Engineering Gap, Europe. Oppida were large fortified settlements built by Celtic societies across Europe during the Iron Age. These sites show advanced urban planning, including organized streets, defensive walls, drainage systems, and trade areas. What challenges historical assumptions is the level of engineering involved. These constructions required planning, coordination, and technical knowledge comparable to early Roman cities. Yet Celtic societies are often portrayed as less urban and less technologically advanced. Roman history dominates European historical narratives, and Celtic achievements are often overshadowed. There is little evidence explaining how Celtic engineering developed so rapidly or where this knowledge came from. After Roman expansion, many Celtic records and traditions were lost or absorbed. This makes it difficult to trace the full development of their urban skills. The Oppida suggests that Iron Age Europe was more complex than often taught, and that parts of its technological history may be missing or underestimated. These discoveries do not prove hidden civilizations or lost advanced worlds, but they do show that history is incomplete. Records can be destroyed, ignored, or never written at all. What we call history may be only what survived, not everything that happened. The real question is not whether history is missing chapters, but how many we may never recover.